This is an audio level warning. The character known as StarSCREAM is known to have a high-pitched, irritating voice, and I really reach for the stars with this performance. This is your audio level warning, wicked viewers. I do apologize in advance for making your ears bleed, but at the same time, oh, I'm having so much fun doing it. We now return to Skybound Transformers. Greetings, wicked peoples. Fishie 22.8 here, and today we have issue 14 of Skybound Transformers. We open this issue with the group of Cobra soldiers who found StarSCREAM, attaching him to their vehicle for ease of transportation, as StarSCREAM slowly starts to wake up. The leader of this unit, named Horton, goes on about how they can move StarSCREAM with this little control panel and how he's rigged with explosives if he tries to do anything funny. In a fit of rage, StarSCREAM slams his fist down, screaming at the little squishies.
What have you done to me? You've ruined my beautiful body, and I shall have my...
Wait! You were in lava. See, your legs were gone. We saved you. Holding up a sketch pad to show StarSCREAM how they found him, StarSCREAM barely stops his hand before crushing one of the humans.
That is all wrong! My proportions are completely off! Draw me again and do it right this time!
He screeches, leveling his null ray at the poor human, as one of the other humans grabs the control panel and pulls the lever backwards, sending StarSCREAM careening in reverse.
How dare you put me on this filthy moving tray? This disrespect will be met with... Ah! What is that? I must kill it!
As Raz saves her cat, telling StarSCREAM that this is my cat, it bites her, much to StarSCREAM's amusement.
I like this cat. I need Energon.
Raz then tells StarSCREAM she did what she could to get him back to full health, but with him being immobile, they had to figure something out. And Horton continues, saying, "We will help you get what you need." An enraged StarSCREAM grabs the little human in his fist.
I need no one's help, idiot!
I'd be more careful if I were you. We planted charges throughout your whole body while you were out, with the trigger tied to my heartbeat and our little controller over there. If we stop ticking, so do you.
Well played, Squishy.
The name is Horton. The way I see it, you have two choices. Waste your time and energy trying to get where you need to go with no legs and no wheels. Or you help me, and I help you.
You desire power?
My superiors at Mars would be very happy with a weapon of your size and cunning. If you were to help us, we could do great things together.
A being that shares my goals. How fortunate! My name is StarSCREAM, and surely I am the greatest Decepticon you could have captured. I myself have been looking for the right fleshling to partner with.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
A bellow of rage cuts off their conversation, and the new group of allies make their way towards where the sound came from. We then flash back to Cybertron many, many cycles ago, where Megatron and StarSCREAM are slaughtering Autobots left and right. The pair approach a trio of prisoners.
I must give you Autobots credit. You are valiant warriors, ones that I can use in the war to save our home. If you vow to take up the Decepticon cause, I will have mercy on you. You will turn from my enemy into my kin. What do you say?
The angry faces are enough of a response for Megatron.
Very well. StarSCREAM, take me and do what must be done. My leader, I cannot. They are prisoners of... You know the limits of my power. I need someone to wield me. It must be you.
StarSCREAM cradles his head from the pain Megatron is giving him to bend to Megatron's will.
Do not fight this, StarSCREAM. It is better this way.
Please, I don't want to.
What you desire matters not. You are mine now. You will obey my command.
As StarSCREAM finally executes one of the Autobot prisoners, the others are in shock. StarSCREAM levels Megatron at the other two.
Continue, StarSCREAM, for the Decepticon good.
I'm sorry.
Do not apologize for what is necessary. From now on, you shall be my executioner. You shall be my hand of death. Together, we will bring Cybertron back to its rightful and glorious place among the stars.
Back on Earth in the present day, StarSCREAM and his allies have come across the source of the rageful noise they heard.
Is that Astro Train I see?
StarSCREAM!
How did you get loose from the clutches of the Nemesis, brother?
Soundwave freed me. He promised me Megatron for joining his plan.
Soundwave? Giving you access to his master?
As if to punctuate his question, StarSCREAM uses his still-functioning null ray to free Astro Train from the chains that bind him.
Lies!
Soundwave would not.
He lies with every sentence that spills from his dirty faceplate. Where is he now? With you abandoned on this worthless beach? A perfect example of the fact that once his use for you ends, he will put you back in storage to rust. If you doubt me, witness my own self. Look at what he did to me! And unlike Soundwave, I have no love for our fallen leader.
Now, wait a minute.
Join my side, and know I shall let you have your revenge.
When all of a sudden, a mighty explosion grabs everyone's attention as they stare to see a chunk of Cybertron land in the middle of the ocean.
Cybertron? Astro Train, what is going on?
Much has happened, StarSCREAM.
As the humans point out, they have a bigger problem as a tidal wave starts rushing towards the shoreline.
Have you partnered with these weaklings?
They rescued me from the clutches of death, if you can believe it.
As Astro Train transforms into his shuttle mode.
Then leave them now to their doom and let us hurry away.
Before Screamer 5 can get inside Astro Train, Horton pulls him in reverse. I don't think so, buddy.
Horton, you fool! Let me get on that ship now!
We need you to get us off this beach.
And I'm trying to do just that! You saved me. Now please, allow me to return the favor.
As Astro Train is keeping just ahead of the tidal wave behind him.
Whatever is the matter, Horton?
Just remember who's in charge. No funny business.
I'd never dare.
As Astro Train grabs StarSCREAM's attention and tells him to look out into the water, they see the Combaticons. Swooping down low enough where StarSCREAM can reach out and grab a hold of Onslaught's hand, he hoists the Combaticons into Astro Train.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that you, StarSCREAM?
Bask in my glory, Onslaught. General, has the legend of the Combaticons never reached the hills of Earth? Their beings are renowned for their passion and violence.
It is true.
I never agreed to this. Take us down to the surface now!
Of course, General. Right away. We just need to make a quick pit stop.
As one of the waves crashes into Astro Train, jarring him violently enough to knock all of the humans unconscious. Horton bolts awake to the sound of someone talking.
All hail StarSCREAM, the one who has finally reunited us.
Hail! Hail!
Horton winds his way around their feet, unseen, grabbing the control panel, ready to detonate StarSCREAM.
My beautiful Combaticons, I am honored by your praise. But we must focus on things more important than my own greatness. There is an evil that has grown in our ranks. Soundwave has.
You need not say more, StarSCREAM.
Onslaught interrupts him.
Onslaught and I heard him plotting against against our own fallen Shockwave. He is a traitor!
As Horton bellows to get the attention of the Cybertronians, StarSCREAM turns with a smirk.
Ah, Horton. Unfortunately, I believe our working relationship is untenable. It's time for us to part ways.
You think I'm stupid? The jig is up. This was not part of the plan. I've got a failsafe right here, buddy. All I do is press this and we all go up. Now bring us back to Earth, or I'll pull the trigger right here, right now.
Please go right ahead.
Staring StarSCREAM square in the optic, Horton presses the button. And then presses it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. As the rest of his squad rounds the corner to break the bad news that Raz pulled all the explosives out of StarSCREAM, when all of a sudden StarSCREAM's hand flattens her against the wall.
Thank you so much for your help, Private Raz.
Leveling his null ray at one of the other humans, StarSCREAM opens fire, obliterating the poor man right next to Horton. As Horton falls to the ground, StarSCREAM picks up the controller. That's when the little cat jumps up on his hand and runs up his shoulder. Horton begs for his life as StarSCREAM slowly inches his way forward. Please, you're making a mistake. I can be of use to you.
You tried to make me a slave. Unforgivable.
As StarSCREAM's treads slowly crush Horton in a massive pool of blood.
And you, Private Martin.
The terror-stricken human stands there as StarSCREAM leans down.
Start sketching. You shall be the illustrator and witness to my great rise to power. Never again will I be the property of anyone. I will be the master of my own destiny, the captain of my own fate. Prepare yourself, Soundwave. This Earth is mine!
The terrified Private Martin starts sketching StarSCREAM just as he commanded. And that has been issue 14 of Skybound Transformers, the origin story of StarSCREAM and how he became a demented little bastard, along with how he is now Screamer 5. Why are there so many Johnny 5 references visually in this comic? Does Daniel Warren Johnson really like Short Circuit? Because it was a damn good movie.
Johnny 5 alive!
Before I start talking about StarSCREAM, I want to harp on Megatron for a moment, because I just really, really love how terrifying Daniel Warren Johnson is making this villain. Because not only does he thrown a monkey wrench into the tank versus gun argument by making him a tank and a gun, which is sweet as hell in my opinion. We need a figure like that. But that's not the discussion that I want to have on my channel. That's not what my channel is about. Mine's about weird voices, stop motions, and comic dubs. But by making Megatron a gun the way he has, Daniel Warren Johnson is answering the question that a lot of people had since the 80s. Why is he a gun? He's more powerful in this mode. Megatron's dialogue alluded to that. That's what I got from it. It alludes that he is more powerful in this mode, but he has no control over where he aims at. He needs somebody else to wield that power, but he will allow them to wield that power. But now Megatron has this other ability. Not only does he still retain his mass shifting and his gun mode, but now he has the same mental control abilities that Unicron had in the 86th film. That is how he uses people in his gun mode. That is a terrifying combination of powers, in my opinion. I salute you, Daniel Warren Johnson, for coming up with this wickedly fucking awesome idea. I cannot wait to see Megatron back in real action. And not just in flashbacks. Okay, now back to StarSCREAM. The poor jet has been grounded temporarily. He can no longer fly, and now he has no legs. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this closing, he is Screamer 5. Just like Jackie 5 in earlier issues. But I love how he just kept looking into, hey, I found Astro Train. Oh, look, the Combaticons. Now I have a combiner on my side. Well, most of a combiner, because he's missing part of his fucking leg. Thank you, Space Bridge and Ilita. But StarSCREAM turned the tables on his captor so quick, and I feel so sorry for the survivor of that group. He now has to draw like his life depends on it because it literally does. Talk about a shitty ass way to put your art degree to good use. You draw or you die. That is a very shitty set of options. And just like in reality, StarSCREAM hated the cat when he first met it. But now the cat adopted him and StarSCREAM's a cat dad. That is a terrifying combination. Anyway, if you've enjoyed what I've done with this comic dub, please go out and buy your own physical and or digital copies. I hope you've done that beforehand, read it, and then watched my video. But if you've done it in the opposite order, where it's my video and then the comics, please tell me if I did entice you to go pick up a copy or so. This is Fishie 22.8, logging off. Till next time, wicked peoples. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful that all of you have spent your time with me. May you and your families have a wonderful, wonderful get-together, if you choose to get together. Anyway, this is Fishie. Later, people.